Information. This is excellent information. This tells me the grand total of nothing. I feel like I'm looking at the side of a Battenberg cake that's gone mouldy. Excellent. I should like to play a new game, please. I should like to play on normal difficulty, because I am normal. This is why I'm playing a video game and talking to a camera, dressed like this. Yes. This is a game by a group or a developer or a company or something by the name of Large Hard, which isn't in the slightest bit suggestive. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little game called Project Crypt, which apparently is a bit like Cry of Fear, that game that everyone loves that I tried for a while, decided was much too difficult for me and gave up on. It's certainly, at least from what I can remember, I played Cry of Fear a very long time ago, but as best I can remember, this does seem quite similar in terms of the environment and the overall mood. But I really know absolutely nothing about this, apart from the fact that there is some sort of combat. I know in the control scheme there was the option to do a bit of fighting. I think somebody had a few too many sambucas on their night out. What is that? Goodness. Alive. Quite a few too many. Oh, it's a bottle of pills. I see. I thought it was the top of a massive orange wine bottle at first. The animations are quite good. Better than I would have expected. I assume this man has a perpetual headache, not just from the sambucas, but also from the flashing lights. I see, we're going for a bit of a tragic origin story here. Will we get to find out who is in that photograph? Right then. I can see absolutely nothing. It is so dark. I see a little red square, but that's about the best that I can tell you. Okay, so what I initially thought were a pair of kidneys are actually a pair of lungs, and they're like how much stamina I've got left, I think, and then the top bar is my health.
Oh, crap. Oh, did I pass out again? Oh, must have been the damn pills. Did I bring anything with me at least? Oh, well, there's my phone. I gotta get the keys to the gate.
Act the first. False hope. Goodness, this is spooky, and I have inertia, and a lot of screen tearing. That's good. Right then, let us have some fun and see what we can find here amongst the garden. It's actually quite a nice, pleasant garden, to be honest with you. I have seen far worse, and here are some nice bicycles. Are they chained up? Not that I can see, no. Goodness, it must be a trusting neighbourhood. Right then, where exactly are we going? Here is a bin that is oddly elevated off the ground. Seems a little unnecessary, but what do I know? I'm not a binologist, I don't have a degree in mechanical binning. Dear, oh dear. Okay, are we going through here? I believe that we are, into this spooky place of darkness. Could I have a flashlight, please? Because it's very, very dark. It's literally pitch black over there. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Okay, so I need to press E in order to go through the doors. Okay, so here's my little room again. Can I see the painting? I have no idea what that is. It might be a river of tar going through a desert on during the middle of the night. That's about the best guess that I can give you at the moment. Okay, am I looking for those keys that I was promised? Goodness, that's a scary looking picture. So we've got some audio equipment, an old television, that sort of thing. It seems to be set roughly to the same time as Cry of Fear was meant to be set as well, judging by the the thickness of the old TV screens. Knife and gate key. Oh. Now we're going to play a bit of CSGO, it seems. Okay. You can press 1, 2, or 3 to assign buttons. Oh, alright. Oh, alright then. To close your inventory, press Q, or I again. What? Slow down and give me a chance to read these things. What do we have here? Oh, wow. We have a mouse that moves in a very strange fashion. I'm not entirely sure how it moves in a strange fashion. It feels very strange moving that around. I'm not sure why. Alright, so we have things like the knife and the key and stuff like that. Okay, yes. Let's just close that. Right then, let's do some stabbing. Stab the pizza! Which oddly looks like 2 slices of cheese pizza and 1 slice of pepperoni pizza, which is a bit weird. Must be one of those fancy places that does half and half. What's in there? Yeah, it looks sort of interesting. That might be related to the medication. Or possibly not. I'm not sure. Oh look, there's one of those power efficiency stickers I see all over the place and I've never seen in a video game. Isn't that weird? Right then, I have my knife. I can do much stabbing now. And I can go in here. Where is this? Ah, this is into my bedroom. With my massive printer. Man, the days when we had printers. Nowadays everyone just wants a digital copy of everything. And rightly so. Can I get onto this chair and have a little look at what we've got here? I don't know, there's some text down the side of the screen, but other than that, I can't really identify what's going on. Alright, can I open any of these cupboards and see any of these things? No, I can just find a bit of dust in front of my face. I do apologise. Oh, most mysterious. I can't... Idiot! This air extractor, whatever it is, seems to be a bit big. It's bashing me on the head. Right then, I seem to have enough head troubles as it is without getting bashed. Right then, that big mitten scared me a little bit, but at least I've got a well-animated... Well, at least I've got a reflection. Scratch out the well-animated bit. Right then, I have my pills. These will presumably come in handy for something or other. Goodness. What a nice little bath. I must say, for a little apartment like this, relatively small confined place, I'm genuinely surprised it's got a bath in it. But maybe that's just differences in the housing market. Bloody housing market. Right then, let's leave here because it's a bit dark and scary. And instead, see if we can find this gate that we want the key to. What do we have over here? We have a lovely little forecourt for a little restaurant. That's nice. And some little machines where children can buy candies from. Back in the days when children actually did that. Alright then, is this the gate that I'm going through? I'll take that as a yes. Right then. Let's see what we can find. I can hear a funny noise. This is coming from over here, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. This is jammed. It sounds like a fan or a vent or something going along. Most mysterious. What do we have here? We have a rather serious car accident that's happened. Can I identify where we are, judging by the number plate? No, it's too fuzzy to see the number. It looks ever so slightly like there's a little yellow circle just above the white character, which might mean it's part of the European Union. Is it a D? I don't know. I'm going to stab it with anger because I can't figure it out. I don't know. Maybe we are in Germany or somewhere else. I have no idea. Or possibly that's just a model they've taken out of something else and they haven't cleaned the plates off, judging by the fact that nothing else has a plate on it. Alright then. Let's meander through the streets, doing a bit more... Why am I crossing on the street? Crossing kitty art. Talk about pedestrian thinking. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. That's totally irrelevant. There was a bit of either a bit of construction going on or some really committed ram raiders. One or the other. Okay then, let us keep exploring and see if we can figure out where it is we're going. I'm not even sure what my objective is, to be honest. Let alone where that would be. Why, I mean, I get why there's been loads of car accidents. Of course I do. It's to block off certain roads to stop me going there. But at the same time, I do wonder just how bad everyone's driving abilities must be if everyone's having this many accidents. Right then, there is a door here. Let us see what we can find inside. There's a little warehouse full of many things. Many things that all look too complicated for me to wrap my brain around how to use them without getting my digits cut off. But there's a garden chair, nothing else that you can relax once you've had your digits chopped off. What do we have in here? Little water cooler. Presumably that means we're in a little office and we can listen to some of the gossip going around. Or possibly just to witness a dead person. Oh, this is locked, is it? That's a shame. I rather hope this was open. That way I wouldn't have to deal with the post-mortem examination. Hello? Are you a security guard? Goodness. I can't tell if he's oddly happy or oddly sad. It's a very strange expression. Alright, I have the lantern. Certain items can be combined. To combine items, open your inventory, press combine button, and then don't have enough time to read these things. Dear oh dear oh dear. What do you want me to combine? Like this with... You can't combine these. Yeah, no kidding. We can do... I haven't really combined these items as much as I've just held them both at the same time. But I appreciate that nonetheless. Alright then, now I can see what's going on a bit better. Is this going to somehow hamper my ability to fight with the knife? I seem to remember that being a thing in Cry of Fear, as best I remember, and I remember it being immensely annoying. Why is there just a little canal here? Why was this office building tied up to a sewer? That's a little strange. Kitty aunt, what the hell was that? Oh, Kitty aunt, it has a hammer. At least the combat seems a bit easier than Cry of Fear, but that isn't saying much. To be honest with you, trying to do a maths exam with a brain injury would be easier than the combat in Cry of Fear. Goodness, I do wish you'd fallen over the other way. I wouldn't have minded having a better look at your face. Not that it was a particularly attractive one, but it was an interesting one. Goodness, that was rather unnerving, wasn't it? Is it going to turn out at the end that this is all just a medication-induced hallucination, or are we going to actually find the source of this? I have no idea what the story behind Cry of Fear was, is the thing, so I have no idea sort of how to compare it with this beyond like the first sort of half hour, 45 minutes of gameplay, because that's all I could see, because I was too rubbish at the game. Right then, let's see what else we can find. See if we can find anybody else that would like to have this pocket knife put in their face. Idiot. It's very fast, which is nice in the sense that it makes it stressful, but it's also not nice in the sense that it's very stressful. Dear oh dear oh dear, what do we have here? A pistol clip. Oh, some pistol bullets. Alright then. If only I could find the pistol to go with them. Dear oh dear oh dear, I do hope I don't get those bullets muddled up with my pills. That would cause us some interesting, in the weirdest possible way, gastrointestinal occurrences. So let's hope that I keep them in different pockets. Hello, kitty aunt. The face is sort of oddly plain. It's like there's deep, sunken, black eyes of a murderer, and the kind of... It's almost a sort of doll-like face in the sense that it seems sort of very plain and round, and sort of porcelain almost. It's most strange. I do hope I get an opportunity to have a better look at them, but their death animations seem to make them fall down on their tummy, which is a bit of a shame. What's that? There's something flashing over there. Is it more bullets? Yes, it is. Also, may I ask, what pistol has such an annoying number of bullets in it as 17? For goodness sake. Hi, friend. Idiot. Is there something wrong with his movement animation, or is he meant to be moving like that? Where's he gone? I don't know, but he hasn't got away far enough, is the plain and simple answer. I could jump down there, but I don't know when the last time it saved was, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, kitty aunt. Seriously, the expeditiousness of the violence is good for making you feel quite nervous and perturbed by it all. because you have to react very quickly, and if you get it wrong, you're going to get hit, and I don't know how much damage they do, because I've managed to circumnavigate their knives thus far. Some bandages. Well, I'm too much of a pro to need those, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to trot off. I'd much rather you gave me a gun, to be quite frank. Have I missed the gun somewhere? Was I meant to be given the gun ages ago? Or are they just giving me the bullets to tease me? One doesn't know. The door won't budge. However, there is a hat stand here, and the hat stand is not next to a door, which is a little strange, but never mind. Where I come from, hat stands are by design meant to go near doors. But we're not here to critique the furniture layout. We are here to mention that that is not a thing I can read, because that doesn't even seem to be a word, let alone a name. What? This door won't open until I find out the code. Oh, I see. I must find a passcode. Alright then. No, sorry, I thought that fire escape sign was floating off the wall there for some stupid reason. But it was not. Most people put paintings on their walls, or pictures of loved ones, but I mean, if you want to immortalise a vinyl record made of blood, then I suppose that's the thing you can do with your day. Strange off. Oh gosh! Goodness. I murdered a man in a rather dapper coat. And he kept making noises even after he died, which was a bit concerning, and now there's blood on the floor, on the walls. That's good. At least there don't seem to be armies of them marauding around the streets, which is lovely. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, there's blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. This is not good. There's also mess everywhere, which also isn't good. Anything of necessary here? What? Somebody left a note on the wall. What? Did they? Where? See this? I did not. What is this mystical note of which you speak? I see it not. Oh. Get out. I was going to say thank you, game, for telling me about something that I missed, but I sort of didn't miss it because I hadn't got to that bit yet. But I probably would have missed it even if I had come over here, so I'm grateful for that. Alright, here we are. What does this say? Please not ice. Since we had oh, please notice. Giddy aunt, please not ice. Honestly, please use your brain, Philip. Unfortunately, it's absolutely defunct. Right, let me just get a piece of paper. Since we had reported instances of employees forgetting their codes, we are setting up a simple door. Don't forget this one. Alright then, fair enough. Giddy aunt. It's very cold today, and my fingers are a bit stiff and numb from the cold, so it's a little difficult for me to write, but never mind. Okay. 5073, that seems relatively reasonable. Okay then. Oh, it's a clock. Goodness. I thought they were footsteps. They weren't. I do apologise. A little bit unnerving, which is good, that's what it's supposed to be, but oh no, I put the wrong one in, sorry, it was 5073, I got the 7 and the 3 muddled. Access granted, door has opened. Huzzah and hooray. Anyone else that's going to try and murder me? Anyone else that would like a small a small pocket knife inserted into their face? I don't know. Oh. Well, this must have been a lovely office to work in on a rainy Monday morning, I must say. Okay, which of these doors can I go through? It's blocking the door. These are some elevators. Elevator buttons don't work. These buttons are destroyed. Goodness, I say. This character's quite articulate, isn't he? I like that. This one's locked. Hi, friend. Look, Kitty, aunt. You're a spooky-looking one. Oh, gosh. I mean, there's a thumbnail, if nothing else, but my giddy aunt. My giddy aunt! She certainly would be giddy if A, she existed, B, she was alive, and C, she was here looking at that frigged up face. Giddy aunt, is his mouth sewn together? Oh, that's disturbing. That's deeply disturbing. That's not zombie levels of disturbing. That's human levels of disturbing, which is far worse. I don't like how there's blood splattering all over the place. Giddy, it's been such a long time since I played a game that had blood splatter in it. It's bizarre. It's not unwelcome, but it's bizarre. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, come on. Get over this thing. There we go. Alright. What else have we got around here? An ATM. I thought this was an arcade machine at first. Goodness, I do apologise. My brain is in the wrong place at the moment. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What do we have here? This looks most strange and interesting. It's like a sort of a turnstile thing for like entering an airport or something. And there's a real life brand, which I'm a little bit surprised by. Most of these indie games shy away from putting real brands in their games for the sake of copyright and stuff. But I noticed that one of the cars had a brand logo that I did recognise. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Yeah, we'll see if we can find one. I don't actually know the name of the brand of the car company. It wasn't that one. That one looks like a Merc. Yeah, I think it was one of these. Perhaps. No, it was not. Oh well. It looked like a sort of a symbol with like a sort of a circle with a kind of a spiked, jagged bit of lightning going through it. I do not know what car that is. I just know that this place is full of people that wish to do murdering. Oh dear, I probably shouldn't have waited for them to come to me. I probably should have... Gosh, I do wish you wouldn't make that noise. There's maybe a better thumbnail. Giddy aunt. It's like he's been burned. And also demonified, judging by the eyeballs. Right then, we're going to pretend like everything's absolutely fine, I haven't been severely traumatized, and we're going to move on with our lives. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where am I going? What am I doing? Seriously? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I can't remember if Cry Fear was equally sort of directionless in the sense that you couldn't, you were never really told where it was you were going. But the game so far is doing quite a good job of sort of producing an environment which develops a sense of curiosity in me. Like, I want to find out why these murderous maniacs are here, and I want to find out where all the nice people have gone. And I also want to go and have some dinner after this, because I feel after so much murdering I'm going to have a bit of an empty stomach. But yeah, I'm sort of encouraged to keep going, even though I don't really know what it is I'm moving towards. But yes, definitely don't recognise that brand, not at all. Must be a devious foreign one. And this possibly is a gas pump. I can only assume that's what that is. I can't imagine what else that would be, but also why does somewhere there be a gas pump and not near a gas station? Most mysterious. Get out! Try that again. Oh, there's you. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was oh my giddy aunt! Maybe the thumbnail should just be a compilation of all their different faces. Oh, thank you for falling on your front. I appreciate this. You look like a boss. You look big and tubby and scary. And oh gosh! You spat at me! Oh gosh, I chopped his leg off. Oh dear, there's blood everywhere. Oh dear. What under the sun was that? Oh dear. It was like if the fat controller and the burned man from the Divide loved each other very much. That might be what popped out a few months later. Right then. let's move very swiftly on from all of that, quite literally put it behind us, and if the police say anything, we know nothing, and we've never been on that street before in our lives. Dear oh dear oh dear. Alright, at least there's another car brand I recognise. I don't know why I'm spending so much time talking about the car brands and so little time actually playing the game, but never mind, you didn't expect anything less crass than that from me. That's not English, is it? It can't be. I mean, you know me. You know how I get, like, transfixed on the tiniest things that are of no importance whatsoever. I mean, the shops. Milkland. Giddy, aren't they? Reminds me of that horrid website from that Welcome Back to the game. Yeah, the shop signs are in English, but then all the posters don't seem to be. Bit mysterious. Yeah, I often seem to get weirdly transfixed and trying to figure out some totally irrelevant piece of information, like what country the game is set in, even if it's not set anywhere. I still get weirdly consumed by that. Well, this is nice, but also weirdly unnecessary. What are these things? They're like telephones, but they don't have the handle, which is a little mysterious. That we actually need those in the eras of mobile phones, given that the player character said that he had one at the beginning. So that's all a little strange. But, giddy aunt, and another car accident. I really feel like the mayor's office needs to spend a little bit more money on driver awareness courses. Or possibly just take away everybody's license. And so they can only have it back when they promise to stop driving into things. Right then, let's go murder a few people who are just trying to walk their dogs. What under the sun are you? I don't know, but I've chopped your arm off. Kitty Auntie sounded more like the dog than the walker. I am seriously impressed by the variety of bad guys in this. Like, even if they'd just been like the first 2 or 3 that had just been repeated day in and day out, I'd still be enjoying this. But the fact that there's so many different ones is bizarre. What's this? More bandages. Oh good, I do need some. I love that when you pick up the bandages it sounds like there's a gun being cocked. That's quite wonderful. Can I use this item please? Equip. I'd like to use this please. Oh wow, it's like in what's it called? Far Cry. That's what I'm thinking of. Can I have the I would like to combine the this with the this, please. There we are, so that I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Alright then. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, it is nice to have a game with like a healing animation, though. I'd always prefer those to games that just sort of magically have healing items happen. Especially if that sort of prevents you from fighting for a moment. I think that's a nice touch, because it makes healing a little bit more dangerous. Can I sneak through here? Yes, I can. I am most short. I knew it would come in handy one day. I can hear a whirring noise, like there's a generator going off. But, I at least can't hear the purrings of any bad people that wish to dance a little knifey waltz with me. Alright then. Let's go through here and see what we can find. Thank you. I appreciate you saving it. It feels like ages since that happened. Oh gosh. What is he carrying? Some sort of hammer? It's like a big vicious toothbrush or something. It's most mysterious. Dear oh dear oh dear. Such are the advantages of games that have like galleries and things where you can see like little models of all the bad guys. You can study them a bit better. Oh great, here's another one of those moany people. And I don't just mean protesters who glue themselves to roads. I see they spent a lot of time teaching you how to mow, and they didn't spend a lot of time teaching you how doors function, my friend. Goodness, the garage is now open. That's good, because I suppose I should have guessed that thing was of importance, because there's light shining on it, which is the universal symbol in a horror game that it's important and you should pay attention to it. Yes, I was correct. 2 slices of cheese, 1 slice of pepperoni, which isn't just a weird, I already have this. It's not just some sort of weird passcode. So I have the pills. Close. Oh no, that just... I see, that closes the inventory. Sorry, for some stupid reason I thought it was going to be like a close-up look at it. Like I could examine it, for example, and get some information about it. Does that mean I can consume the pills, then? What purpose do the pills serve? I would have assumed it was necessary for, like, if I was having some sort of an episode or something. But, I'm not sure when I would need to use those. Unless they're another healing item, perhaps. That might be the case. What do we have here? Glen Trope Apartments. Oh. Alright, fair enough. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. I'm not entirely sure how, but I can go this way. Alright, so am I going to explore this apartment building, or do I need to go back and go off to the left there? I suppose there's only one way to find out, and that's by sticking our nose in here and finding out what chops it off. Alright, looks like there's a little doorway here that we could probably go through. No, this one's locked. Alright then. Get a hunt. If I could not trip over a park bench, that would be a small miracle. I could probably go through here, given that this is lit up. Locked by a brass key. I mean, it's more locked by the lock. It's more unlocked by the key. But you know, let's not quibble. Let us instead, perhaps I need to go the other way down this road to find the key, and then I can bring it back in order to get into the apartment building. That seems vaguely reasonable. The other mysterious thing about these enemies is that because I don't know anything about them, or their proclivities for square hedges, because I don't know anything about them, I don't know where they're going to be. I don't know where I'm going to find them, or I'm going to meet them, or I'm going to have an encounter with them. Don't really want to have an encounter with somebody on a street corner where I have to take a knife for my own safety. That sort of implies I'm in a sort of profession I'd rather avoid, if I'm quite frank. But, yeah, it's just sort of the mystery of the enemies, not knowing anything about them. It makes them difficult to predict, and that's a little bit more scary, because you don't really know what they're going to do, or where they might be. They could literally jump out of a bin, for all I know. But, this is very... What's that? Oh, it's a fire hydrant. Don't worry, it's just a fire hydrant. I thought it was a small person. A small... Oh, giddy up. Oh, that's not by my doing. That's just part of the scenery, is it? Lovely. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, man alive. I'm having quite a lot of fun with this, which, you know, if you described this to me, I wouldn't have said that it sounded too good, but, I must commission somebody to oil this elevator. Oil it a lot. Are we there now? Can I step out of this thing, please? Thank you. I'm amazed we got here in one piece. I was convinced it was going to break and fall. But, we seem to be alright. Gosh, I was going to say the question is whether we've gone up or down. I think the question's been answered. The other question is whether we can jump off and fall to our death. But we'll have to wait and see about that. What do we have here? Ooh, we have a key. We have...
The Glen?
The Glen Trope apartment block. We're going to get a jump scare. No, at least not yet. Good. Right then, excuse me. Doesn't seem like my bullets are part of my inventory, which is good. May I have this gun, please? Alright then. Can I combine the light with the gun? I feel like I could possibly do that. Yes. And now, I expect I'm not going to be able to aim, but I do like having the light there. Partly for the sake of me being able to see stuff, and also partly for the sake of, or more importantly, for the sake of you being able to see stuff. Oh no, we have to go through the elevator again! Even if I do survive, I'm going to get to the other end of this and be deaf. It's not a fun set of noises. Right, is there going to be somebody waiting for me so I can test out my gun? Well, at least not here. Idiot. It's the smile, right? It's the... Oh my idiot. It's the gingerbread man smile that does it. Idiot. Oh god. Oh gosh. I kind of want to go back to using the knife if I'm quite frank. Except, oh gosh. Either he's very strong or this gun is very weak. Right, that's enough of that. Can I reload? Seemingly not. This is why you don't run with the scissors. It's also why you don't scissor with the runs, but that's a very, very, very old and crass joke. Don't worry about it. Yeah, See, that's what I mean. How can you predict an enemy that when they fall over, they stab themselves in the back of the cranium with a pair of scissors? How can you even begin to try to predict the behavior of something as crazy as that? And on the wider, slightly more meta scale, that's really, that's very interesting because it means we're dealing with an absolutely nutty developer, which is always good. That always makes me happy. Right then, here is the Glen. Let's go inside and see what we can find. At least it's nice and quiet here, which is lovely. Alright, let's go inside. Unlocked! Hooray and huzzah! Okay then. Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Where is my gun? Why am I not allowed to have my gun out, please? That's better. Thank you. Goodness, you worried me for a moment there. I thought I'd lost it. I mean, I lost it years ago, like, psychologically, but that isn't the point. Goodness, you'd think we were playing SCP Containment Breach by the number of broken elevators we've got in this place. 3 shotgun shells. Goodness. I didn't know we were going to be doing a shotgun. Normally when we go 38 and a half minutes, we're normally well beyond the shotgun region, but that's just a little joke. Right then. Can you hear a strange whispering noise? No, you can't, because that's the sound of it raining outside. I do apologise. Oh, gosh. What? Reload? What? How do I reload this thing? I'm pressing R and nothing's happening. How do I reload this thing? Are there any, like, controls? Options. Change controls. Reload. There's nothing about reloading. This is a bit concerning. This is a lot concerning. Reload weapon. R. I'm pressing R. Nothing's happening. Is it because I've got something else in my hand? Is that the problem? What if I just equip this on its own? Oh. So if I'm doing this, akimbo, as it were, then I have to, Oh, I can't aim even if I've only got one hand out. Oh, I see. Please stop making that noise. I see. So you can't reload if you've, Right then. This little skin xenomorph. I'd like to use that, please. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is a very good game. I'm very much enjoying this. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's go back to the pistol, please. Thank you. I don't know, but I'm going to assume the fact that reloading would make a demon pop out of my tummy. I'm going to assume that reloading sort of consumes a whole clip. You don't conserve any of the leftover bullets. I love that coming in here was a massive waste of my afternoon. Goodness sake. It's so dark. Is there a door here? Yes, there is, but locked. There's a bad person over there. The bad person is coming a lot closer. I think what I'm actually going to do is go back to combining the... I'm going to spit on the desk. I do apologise. It's absolutely revolting. I'm going to combine these two things again. There we are, just so that I can see what I'm doing. And then I'll just try to sort of reload when we're in a safe place, rather than keeping the light away, because I do want to be able to see what I'm doing, if nothing else. I do find it a bit weird you can't aim. Like, why can't you do that? Why can't I, like, pull out the gun and view a little bit more distinctly? I mean, it wouldn't be enough to solve my aiming problems, but it would be a nice step in the right direction. Alright, we can go through here and find at least nobody that wants to murder us immediately. Can we go through here? Locked by Nickel Key. Who sounds like a man who works at the local department store, but never mind. Alright. I mean, I guess the other one was made out of a specific type of metal, wasn't it? Like a brass key, so I suppose that makes sense. So they try to tell you what sort of key you need by, oh, and bullets, thank you! They try to sort of tell you what you need by the metal type. Something is blocking the door. Yes. Okay, to be honest, I have no idea what to say. This, oh gosh, you're going to take more bullets than I've got. Oh god, no, you were just spitting. You were just spitting. You know what I should do? I should use the... Oh no, don't do that again! Ow, my face. Die, man, for crying out loud. Thank you. Right. How do I, like, put these things in my special spots? Here we are. There we are. And we'll do the bandages in there, I suppose, for no particularly good reason. Okay, then, let's see how this works. I should like bandages, please. Thank you. I'll try to put one of these on. There we are. Now let's go to the gun and reload it. Spiffing. And now, I should like to combine these things together so that I can see what I'm doing. Right then, oh, we might be able to see this better. Nope. No, we can't. We absolutely cannot. Right then, never mind any of that. What do we have here? The key that we need! Huzzah! It turned out it wasn't a man with more information about perfume than your average Joe. Turns out it was in fact a piece of metal. Alright then. Crass prattle to one side. Let us continue with the game. Just to finish what I was prattling on about earlier. Yes, it's a little difficult to talk about this game simply because I have no understanding of what it's going to do next, or why it's doing anything. We haven't had any sort of motivation for anything really, apart from why is the door all wonky? That's not just me, is it? It looks alright at the bottom, but like at the top, it's like it's sort of wonked a bit, sort of that way, judging by the perspective. Can this one at least be a bit quieter? Take that as a no. A resounding no. Okay then, right, a nice peaceful office with nothing to complain about other than a mouldy bin. Okay then. Oh, this is nice. I like this room. This is a nice peaceful room. I enjoy this a lot. Alright then, enough of the nice peaceful room. Let's go and find somebody else to get murdered by. Ooh, a cutscene.
We have no time. Which street? Apartment plot number 7. Tuesday abandoned construction site. Come quick.
Wait, how did you... Dang it.
Oh, damn.
Well, whoever that was, maybe they can help me. I better check it out.
That probably seems wise, given that as of yet we haven't met anybody else that's capable of human speech. The only people we've met are capable of running around and murdering people. So, at least we can find someone a little bit more friendly. Oh, Kitty, oh, stop backing into the plant pot! Whatever your name is. Oh, that's interesting. I was wondering whether he was going to flee. I cannot get over these faces. These faces, man alive. They're haunting. Despite the fact that I'm using a ranged weapon, I feel like I'm taking more damage with the pistol than I was with the knife, which is a bit concerning. But, never mind. Alright, so we're looking for a construction site, did he say? Apartment block 7 near the construction site? Okay then, let's see if we can look for, like, I don't know, maybe like a crane peeking up above the buildings, perhaps. And we could use that to sort of lead us on. The atmosphere! Thank you. The atmosphere, in terms of, like, the wind rustling through the streets and things, is very nice. It reminds me of walking through the city in the night when it's all abandoned. I don't mean abandoned, I mean quiet. I just mean like when everyone's inside watching the football match or something, rather than being out and about doing their various business. Okay then, I guess we're just wandering through the streets until we find the construction site, really. I don't suppose there's much else that we not much else that we have the opportunity to do. Apart from get bashed by the sneaky man. Idiot. At first I was disappointed that they fell on their back. I mean onto their front. That was such a sad death animation. It's like, oh, okay, if you don't want to talk to me, I'll just lie down and go to sleep then. Idiots. Maybe these people just want a friend. Maybe they just want to be friends with somebody and they don't realise that I'm... And I don't realise, in fact, that they're just friendly and they're just trying to give me a hug. They just don't quite understand how hugs work and they think that you need an implement, such as a blunt hammer, to do hugs with. I don't know. And frankly, I don't much want to find out. I'm quite happy to carry on murdering them. At least until I run out of bullets, that is. This looks exciting. Ooh, some more shotgun shells. Huzzah. What's this? Is this one of those little, little boxes that people go up in order to wash windows and things? Perhaps that's it. There's some lights here which seem encouraging. They seem like they might be a construction site. There is a rogue plant here, which is a little suspicious. Not quite as suspicious as me meeting up with a random stranger that I have only communicated with very briefly over the phone in the middle of the night. Again, taking a knife with me for protection. Are you dead? Well, you're human, so I'm going to assume the answer to that question that I posed is yes. Is this noise here to block out me hearing something, like the footsteps of a demon that's running up to eat my face? I don't know. I want to go in here and cower. And I find like a secret. Ooh! Shotgun shells! Huzzah! Oh, I did find a secret. Good. Oh, gosh. Let's, Oh, is he too fat to fit down here? Marvellous. Let me switch to the pistol and reload. Okay. You just stay right out there where you belong, mate. I'll just combine these things together again. Alright. Where are you? Get away from him before he spits on me again. Come on, die! Dear. I do notice he's got something that looks like a big sort of growth on his back. Yeah, this thing. I don't know whether that's just a different way to colour it, but it looks like a big sort of growth on his back. I was wondering whether it was a weak spot at first, but I don't think there's anything quite that complicated about him. He seems a more simple type, if you ask me. Alright, at least we found the construction zone, if anything else. But, if nothing else, even. Something flashing over here. What do we have here? Oh, good, bandage. I'll need one of those. Thank you very much. Does that automatically go back to number 3? No, it doesn't. That would be nice if it did that, but no such thing. Right then. Okay, at least there isn't a massive amount of range on that attack of his. Would you stand still? No, apparently you wouldn't. Right. Let's go back to the pistol. Rather, let's go back to the knife, I mean, for a little while. Just because we're getting a bit low on bullets. So I want to conserve my ammunition for a little while. Hopefully we'll find the shotgun soon. And then we can use that on big bulbous gentlemen, such as the 2 we have previously murdered. On the one hand, I want to go over to what is obviously the objective, but on the other hand, I really don't. Because I feel like if they're going to put baddies anywhere, they're going to put it right over there. Plus, I want to explore around and see if I can find any secrets. Such as these. May I have them, please? If you'd stop climbing on top of these barrels for 5 seconds, Isaac, and actually pick up these equal parts life-saving and life-taking items, I would be most appreciative. Alright, what do we have here? I think I need to place a ladder here. Oh. Thank you for the tip. Maybe you're not quite as stupid as I thought. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. At least the game is being nice and clear about what it wants me to do. Should I write that down? Is that just being repeated everywhere? It is. I am going to write it down, just in case. I don't think it's necessary for me to bash the mouse with my hand and stop me from being able to see what's going on. Especially since it looks more like a phone number with the hyphens in it. It's like, you know, if you've hired this product and you've got any problems with it, ring this number and we won't care. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's just have the ladder, please. Here we are. Now I feel very vulnerable all of a sudden. There we go. Can I go up here, please? No, not really, no. How does one... Oh, I see, I use it like a door. Derp brain. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's stop pressing tab when we want to open the inventory and press Q like we're supposed to. Okay, let's see what we're going on here. Looks like they were constructing another apartment complex here. Doesn't want me to go down there, obviously, because that's where I've just come from. Aha, but there is a staircase I can go up here. Alrighty then. Man alive. Being in this sort of construction zone, it reminds me a little bit of the pit from Fallout 3. Okay, here we are. Can I jump down here? Yes, I can. Right then, man, I feel sorry for the poor kids living in these apartment blocks who had to put up with this construction all day long. Not to mention it was going to ruin their view as well. Right then. Let's see if we can find our friend. It's very dark. It's very dark and spooky in here. I don't like it. It's all scary. There is a tiny bathtub here if you have a tiny person with which you wish to bath. But there's not a great deal else. Alright, so we're looking for apartment number 7, was it? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I mean, look at that. What is that? Oh, it's like a piece of wood with some screws in it. Gosh. I normally get desensitized to things quite quickly, but the more I look at that face, the worse it becomes, somehow. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Why are all these doors of a totally different construction design? It's most bizarre. You'd think it would be cheaper just to buy 100 of the same one. Right, sorry about that. Small Pussycat-based interruption. Never mind any of that. Alrighty then, let us carry on with what we were doing and see if we can find our friend, and hopefully get to the end of Act 1, so that we can,
So you must be Isaac Rogerson.
Who the hell are you? How do you know my name?
Whoa, relax, Bat. I'm not an enemy. I'm Vladislav Torech, a fellow stranded survivor.
You still haven't told me. How do you know my name?
Is that really what worries you the most? Look, I'm not going to kill you. I want you to come with me.
Huh. Tell me then. Why should I trust you?
You want to get out of this city. Me and you both do. You really think you can get out of here alive on your own? This place is crawling with all sorts of monsters, not to mention the military. With us, your chance of survival rises from none to low.
Fine. You got me. What do I have to do?
Here, take this map. It will lead you to our hideout. I'm going to leave to find more resources, so you're on your own. Just follow the map and it will lead you straight to the hideout. The key to the exit is in the kitchen. I'll meet you there.
Okay, so it's not the end of Act 1 yet then. Alright then, I've no idea how long this game is. It could be like dozens of hours for all I know. It could be longer than Skyrim. I don't know. I assume not though, because I seem to remember it was only about 3 or 4 gigabytes. So I doubt they could pack that much game into so little space. But, alright then. Can I look at the map at all? Presumably not. Let's go to the kitchen and find the key. See if we can have ourselves a bit of dinner at the same time. Kitty, oh, it's like that soup bowl from Nobody Lives Under the Lighthouse. Alright then. Oh, I see all the knives have gone. I guess that's natural. Small key. Here we go. This one oddly defined by its size and not by its material, which is interesting. Right then. I suppose that's everything. Let us not go onto the balcony because we can't go there. Let's just be slightly confused why this apartment has no bedroom in it. That doesn't lead for much amorous fun. And see what else we can find. Many locked doors and not a great deal else. Okay, so this lets me go out the exit, and now I can head towards the hideout, and hopefully that is where the first act will end, because I don't actually know. Well, I was going to say I don't know how many acts are in this. Of course I don't. If I don't know how long the game is, I certainly don't know how many chapters it's got. But let's pass by another blood red CD, and oh gosh, you're a false one. Oh gosh, and you've got a false friend. You'd think after an hour of this I'd be a little bit better at this, but no. More pills. I still don't know what I need the pills for. Do they give me like a buff, maybe? Like a damage resistance, or like infinite stamina or something for a while? I don't know. I don't just want to start necking random medication in case it does something dangerous to me. But, yeah. I feel like I should be using it, except I'm not. Oh gosh, it's the knifey one again. Not the knifey one, I meant the scissory one. And that happened again. I don't like this. Can I have the rifle magazine? I am meant to be geared up with weapons, but my giddy aunt are not giving me the actual weapons themselves. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I assume the weapons are in nice, obvious places. The pistol certainly was. It was. That one literally tried to bite my feet off. I don't like that. I don't like that even a little bit. Oh, I've got loads of these. I thought I only had the one. Why does my bandage keep falling off that arm? I'm getting a bit confused by that. Alright, we still haven't found any more pistol bullets either. I really do feel like they were expecting me to have another gun by this point, but, I haven't found it. Okay, right, let's just take a moment. Breathe. And notice something sneaky over here. Pistol bullets. Yay! This makes me happy. Bashing my face into whatever into the sun this thing is makes me a bit less happy. But never mind. Alright then. Oh good, it's another Moni one. Man alive. There is something genuinely rather disturbing about these enemies. Which is impressive, because normally I'm not that phased by baddies in games like this, but this one's doing a very nice job of being rather spooky and pooky. Right then. I wonder how far away this hideout is. Also, what I found interesting is he said our hideout instead of my hideout, implying there are other survivors there. We might have a little community there of little friends. Yay! Lots more pistol bullets. Am I going to get a new gun here? Yes, I am. A Winchester 97. Lovely stuff. Giddy aunt. I'm going to guess that I can't combine this with anything, because this is a bit of a two-handed weapon after all. You cannot combine these. You're telling me. Alright then. It's going to be a bit dark, and for that I apologise. But it's been metaphorically dark all day, so... Well, that happened very quickly. Did he have a gun? Yes. Yes, he did. Goodness. That was very cleverly done, but also very scary. I shouldn't, but can we have a look at his face? It scares me, but I want to see. Wrong button. Oh gosh, can we see the other one actually? It might be a bit clearer. My giddy aunt. That is horrible. That is genuinely very disturbing. It has been such a long time since I've played a game that I've been as disturbed by the enemies as these ones. I think part of it is like the mystery of it, which is always an interesting sort of little conundrum you end up in like properties like these, because you find yourself wondering, do I want to find out the origin and like the explanation behind the bad guy because I'm really curious, but on the other hand half the mystery is what makes them scary, or rather the mystery is half of what makes them scary. So you know, it's things like the Borg in Star Trek, for example. In a sort of way, most of us sort of hope that they never really explain the origins of the Borg, because that's sort of the mysterious origins are sort of part of what makes them so scary. They are just like a force that exists. Oh gosh! That one, please. Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon. I feel like I cheated a little bit there, but goodness knows he did enough damage that it's alright. I don't feel very safe. Let's go back to the pistol. Oh, dear. It's like a skinned Slender Man. I feel like all of these enemies have been skinned, frankly. Which is weird. It makes me wonder what happened to this place. Because everything seems fine. It's like there's no like geo-instability, there kind of like an earthquake, or like there's no radiation seemingly, there's no... Everything's still working, all the power's still on, nothing seems to be damaged. It's just like all the people just randomly skinned themselves. Which is all a bit concerning, really. I just want to reload this gun quickly. There we are, 3 more magazines, that's a bit more reasonable. I'm happy to lose 1 bullet, but I'm not really happy to lose any more than that. Let's just combine that with the light again. There we go. Okay. Where are we off to now? Again, could you give me my gun back, please? Is that a bug, or is that meant to be happening? There we go. This looks like it might be a Can I go down here? Yes, I can. Okay, so I can like walk through the middle of the pathways if I want to. This looks like it might be a like a hideout place. People like using the fires maybe to like scare the baddies away. No, here are some baddies, so they're clearly not being used to scare them away. These enemies are far too competent when it comes to dodging my bullets. Dear. This reminds me of some of the sewers in Fallout New Vegas, actually. I don't know why I'm referencing so many other games today, and for that I apologise. I know references are rather annoying if you don't know what the is the person's talking about. But, never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we have much murdering to do. Something else interesting here. More pistol bullets? I think so, yes. Thank you. Kitty art. I'm not sure if I like these fires or not, because on the one hand, they do make the area better lit. On the other hand, they don't make it well lit enough that I can actually see what I'm doing. If you ever do that again, I will shove that shotgun of mine so far up your bum and fire it off so many times that you'll be smelling lead from here until Monday. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system. Is there another one over there? I'm not sure. It looks static enough that it's not a baddie, so I'm not overly concerned. Okay, good. More shotgun shells. Happy about that. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's just keep exploring, because, oh look, a light. That might be where we want to go. If we're very lucky. Kitty art. And another thing I've realised is the extra bullets that are left hanging around in places. I'm not going that way. They're useful in terms of like a game design perspective, because they make you want to like wander. What is that noise? They make you sort of want to wander around and explore a bit, but on the other hand you don't want to do that because you're really scared. Locked by small key. Didn't I pick up a small key in the kitchen? Seemingly not. Maybe this is a different smaller key. Maybe this is a smaller key. Where's my gun? Can I put this in slot number 3, please? Here we are. Put that down. Alright then. I'm prepared to fight it with my pistol if it's small, and I'm prepared to bring out my shotgun if it's not. If it is dissimilar to the key we are seeking. Oh. I ran away screaming like an absolute child. Because I was scared of stepping in a puddle. Oh good. I am so glad about this fact. Goodness, it's so dark under here. Please tell me there's no like water monsters under here or anything. There's a blue thing here. Is there? Oh good, air. Give me the. Thank you. Thank goodness for that. I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. It's so dark. I can't see anything. It's also weird to have a sort of oxygen bar that's filling up rather than one that's draining. That's a bit weird. There is a thing here. Give! Go up, man! Go up and breathe, you muppet! Where's he even gone? Oh, for goodness sake, this is... Player can't swim. Actually, player can swim. What he can't do is breathe. Oh, don't put me back all the way here. Come on, you've got to expect the player's going to die a couple of times in the water. Especially if you don't let him frickin' breathe. Alright, let's go this way this time. At least this will be something a little bit different to show you. Well, this was an exciting thing I got to show you, wasn't it? Fiddlesticks, confound it, and darn everything. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I forgot. Rot, give us a wee minute. I'll get us back, and we'll have another go at that. I really do have no idea what went wrong, but never mind. Phil is stupid and doesn't know what's happening isn't exactly a novel observation. Thank you. There's this one's been a little bit more cooperative. I'm not sure I should be in a room that's full of water and functional electricity, but never mind. There we go. I think I just got caught on like the lip of the hitbox or something, of like the little round tube I was trying to go up in. Right, never mind. Goodness did I have an adventure trying to get back here. So, you remember that big red creature? The one that scampers around on the floor and tried to bite my feet? Yeah, well I tried to shoot it with the shotgun, but for some reason when I pulled the shotgun out it wasn't loaded, so I had to reload the thing, and the reloading is very, very slow. So that was fun on a Christmas bun. Dear oh dear oh dear. Okay then. Please tell me we are near the hideout. I feel like I need somewhere safe to sit and relax for a little while. This has been a bit stressful. This doesn't seem like a relaxing, happy place. Oh dear, right there, right there. This is a little train yard by the looks of things. And hear the little footsteps of somebody. Some little sneaky person. I was waiting over there in that corner because I thought it'd be safe. I see the most minor possible shadow. That's about all I see. Oh, he was one of the screamy ones, was he? He took a couple more bullets than the screamy ones usually do, which is interesting. I don't know whether the enemies are getting tougher as time goes by, because you know they assume you're like more experienced with the game and you've got more weapons and stuff, so they make the enemies a little bit tougher. As if I have to explain how leveling enemies work. What the hell is wrong with me? I do apologise. I didn't mean to patronise you like that. That sounds like a faulty connection for wiring. It also sounds a lot like a microphone issue that constantly plagues this channel. But never mind. Seems I'm going this way. Didn't realise this was where I could go. But don't worry about it. Yeah, it's like the connection's a bit gammy, isn't it? Right then. Man alive. You'd think that man could have... I see. Oh, kitty aunt. I mean, I don't. It's bloody dark in there. I apologise that you couldn't see that little bit of combat. Neither could I. No, not that. I wanna just give me the thing. Thank you. This weird boaty mouse is confusing me. Kitty aunt. That was stressful. This game was brilliant. I'm really enjoying this. No, not that. Yeah, it was one of these. One of these. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I stand corrected, it was two of them. I want to keep my light out, on the other hand I don't. Now I'm out of bullets. Of course I am. Well, you're still alive. Oh, there's multiple of you. Suddenly everything makes sense. Kitty aunt. Little demon creatures. That's what we've got here. Little demon creatures. No mistake. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I thought I was good at this game. Turns out all we needed was an enemy that could fight back, and suddenly I became rubbish at it. Oh no, that doesn't work because I haven't got any bullets. Derp brain. Or more specifically, a non-existent brain. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Let's see what else we've got down here. Hopefully it's slightly less vicious. It doesn't sound less vicious. Oh good, it's scissors again. And that's a noun, not a verb. Oh dear. I think I'm just going to christen all these kids via the types of weapons they've got. We've got Moni, because that is a weapon, because believe me, it hurts. We've got Shooty, we've got Scissors, and we've got Screw Bat as well. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okie dokie then. I reckon we're about finished here. Wow. $10 for 12 gigabytes. That is terrible. That's a terrible price. That's absolutely dreadful. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe this is back in the days when 12 gigabytes meant a lot more than it does today. What other nice signs do we have? We care about you. Funny, idiot. If I wasn't paying so much attention to the stupid consumerism and was paying a little bit more attention to keeping the lead out of my arse, we might do a bit better in this. But no, of course not. There's no way I'm going to be able to hit him from all the way over here, so I've got to try and lure him forward. Oh, hang on, I need to reload this a bit. At least it gives me an opportunity to demonstrate how slow the loading on this is. Kitty, oh, everyone's so loud in this game. Dear, oh dear, can I please have some bandages and some other silly things to look at? What's this? Another furniture company, which it definitely isn't written in English. And a phone. I don't think that's a real phone, however. Yes, indeed. And again, not English, but English. Confusing. Also, not relevant, but I pay too much attention to it because, of course, I do. There's a man over there, isn't there? Yes, there is, and he's running right towards us. Idiot. Stressful experiences. Everyone around here loved the same brand of pizza, didn't they? Can I go in here? No, I can't. Oh. What does this say? Nothing. It just has lots of arrows going up and somebody who looks like they're being hung. Not real. What? Not real? What are you talking about? I mean, it isn't real. It's just a video game, but still. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. This doesn't look finished. This looks semi-2D, which is a bit weird. But never mind. Alright, can we go through here? No, because we need another freaking code. Wonderful. Where's my pen? It's over there. Good. I'm glad I am prepared for this situation. Alright, so I could go that way, or I could go this way. But this way had a demon, murderous, villainous cat in it. So I suppose it's only reasonable for me to go this way. Let me get the shotgun out, because I feel like if I should shoot anybody around here, it should be with a shotgun. Yay! Bandages! I am pleased. I can hear a footstep. I can hear the lightest footstep I've ever heard in my life. You don't drop it! Kitty, you big gooseosaurus. Honestly. No. Get man alive. It's very difficult for me to communicate what's going on with this mouse, right? Because I really don't understand it myself. But it's like it's kind of jerky and juddery. It's very, very strange. I can't understand it at all. But never mind, it doesn't matter. There's definitely someone here. Undoubtedly there is someone here. Anything here? No, this is just a cleaner schedule. Okay, it's not like a note. Alright, they were not waiting outside for me to appear. Kitty, I'm trying to look at the suit. Do you mind? This is my thing. You big gooseosaurus. Kitty yards. Right then, we've had a look at it now. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay then, let's see if we can find the code for that door. Can we go through here? Yes, we can. We can always seem to go through these doors with the red CDs in them. Yay, more bandages. Oh, I'm grateful. What? The laptop? Man alive. I myself have been accused of not allowing text to stay on the screen long enough for you to actually read it, but in my defense, I did that on a video, or at least you could pause it. This game has no such excuse. So it said something about the laptop. What's important about the laptop? I don't know. It's beginning. It's taking me back to the days of Windows XP. It's a long time ago. Huzzah! Oh. Well, that's nice and easy, isn't it? In case you forget to lock your computer, then this is what the code is. Right then. 6918. Can I actually do anything on this computer or not? There were computers you could interact with on Crypt as well, if I remember correctly. Oh, look, it's spooky. It also isn't physically possible for it to be that time, but never mind. Let's just get on with life. Also, that's a padlock key, not a keypad key, which confuses me a little. Actually, what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, if it's not too much of an imposition, my friends, I'm just going to use this quickly, because this is a vaguely safe room. There we are. And then we can go back and have another wee explore. Alright, let us continue. Oh no, that's the way we've come, Phil. Let's go the other way instead. And see if we can find someone else who wants to shoot us in the face. Well, we haven't yet. No, there's one. I knew there'd be one somewhere. I probably should be using the knife on these kids, to be honest. That would probably be sensible. Because it's not really necessary for me to use the pistol, and it is a bit of a waste of the bullets. So, can I have the pistol, please? Thank you. So I probably should be being a little bit more careful with my ammunition. A bit more careful than I am actually being. So, I apologise for that. But, hey, you didn't come here to watch me play a game well, did you? If you wanted to see somebody play a game competently, you'd have gone basically anywhere else on the internet. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Any other items or things? I don't think so, no. We can go over there into the darkness, or we can go nowhere. Is the long and the short of it. Alright. Anything interesting around here? Any items or bandages or nothing else? No? Alright then. Can we go through here? This doesn't really look like a door. No, it obviously isn't a door, but there is a light here, which is a bit weird. Maybe we're going to go through here later, and we can like set the train going, and I'll bash down the boards, and then we'll be able to access this secondary area. Perhaps that is what is going on. Alright, let's go back to the keypad and have a go at putting the code in and see whether it's the right one. It's just a bit of iffy wordplay that they're doing, rather than anything else. Oh yeah, and we still go up there as well, can't we? Maybe the padlock's over there. Okay, let's have a go at this. 6, 9, 1, 8. Huzzah! Access granted and doors open. Good. Alright then. Giddy up. Infernal little demon creatures. Thank heavens. Yeah, this has been going a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm impressed. I'm Kidsy, my whole face shut down there for a minute. I do apologise. Goodness. What can I do? I'm just impressed that we've been going like an hour and a half and we haven't even got to the end of the first act. There must be presumably at least 3 acts, so that means there must be quite a lot going. Oh, look at me, Phil the Fortune Teller! Also feel liable for criminal damage. Dear oh dear oh dear. Alright, can we go through here? No, alright then. Right then, yes. Okay, good. I am still wondering what is up here, if indeed anything. Because we can go this way. Yes, we can. Maybe there's just like a few items or something? It's locked. I can't leave through here. I must find another exit. Oh, alright. Fair enough. You'd think we wouldn't be interested in just going through whatever exit was possible. We'd be more interested in going through the exit that was indicated on the map. But that map seems to have been mentioned and then absolutely vanished, just like a campaign promise. But never mind. Dear oh dear oh dear. I'm having a rare old time playing this, which I must say I'm impressed by, because I didn't come into this with very high expectations. I mean, I know Crypt is a very much loved game, even though it's a bit I was going to say it's a bit forgotten. It's not really. It's just not really talked about anymore because obviously Obviously it's quite old. Old and craggy and grey, a bit like me. I don't know what the age of this game is, rather. I should have checked that to compare. I'll put something in the description about how its age compares to Cry of Fear, because it does seem very similar in terms of its sort of technical abilities, as it were, like, you know, the graphics and everything else. So I do wonder whether it sort of came out. That's one of the ones with a gun. That's one of the ones with a gun. They're the ones that sort of speak a bit, if you're sort of easily convinced that anything is speech. Well, I can't run away from my fear, so I must face it instead. I'm getting a bit sick of getting bullets put in my face. Never mind. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. Oh! Dawn! Dawn's promising light! Kitty aunt. They just said the darkest hour is the one just before the dawn, so let's go in the total opposite direction to the dawn because apparently we're stupid. Or at the very least, I certainly am. And more rifle bullets that I can't make use of. Kitty aunt. Give it here. Give. Thank you. Okay then. Right. It sounds like it was actually beneficial to run away from the dawn. Okay, let's switch back to the gun. Because I don't feel safe enough to go to the knife, but I do feel confident enough to leave the shotgun at least. There's a little bit of music that's building up, which makes me feel like we're about to see something of interest and or importance. Am I going this way? For a game with absolutely no direction, in terms of like no objective markers or like verbal clues or anything like that, it does an amazingly good job of not letting you get lost. It really does do a very good job of it indeed. I'm genuinely impressed. This is shockingly well put together. And I don't just mean that on like a technical level, because, you know, making a good game on a technical front is one thing, but making a sort of a well-designed game in terms of it actually being thought through by the developer is a lot rarer than just making something that runs without bugs and glitches. So it's really nice to just to play something that really feels like a lot of thought and a lot of care has actually gone into the creation of it, as if the developer really wanted to make something that was genuinely fun and well thought through, rather than just making a thing that works. Not that working isn't important. Of course, it is important, but you know, it's also great if it can do a little bit more than that. I reckon that gas station over there is where we're headed. So it seems like I get rewarded for being sort of curious and exploring around in places that I'm not necessarily meant to go. So oh gosh, can't be him surely. Oh, good. It's knife fingers. Any more? Probably should have finished reloading the shotgun before I asked that question, but never mind. Shotgun bullets, good. Anything else? Oh, come on, I had to expend practically 3 shotgun bullets just to get rid of him. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Alright. Again with the pills. I really do feel like I'm missing something with the pills. But never mind. It wouldn't be the first time that I've been amazingly stupid and totally neglected an integral gameplay mechanic, so let's deal with another one of these fine gentlemen. And actually it's light enough that I don't really need the light out at the moment, so I can just switch between my weapons without worrying too much, which is lovely. Okay, you know what else I've just realised? From the handle of this weapon, it's clearly a kitchen knife, rather than like a combat knife, which is interesting. Because that presumably means I'm not actually like a soldier or anything, I'm just a bloke. You're one of them big bulbous spitty ones, aren't you? There we go. Okay, 3 shotgun shells seems to be enough for him. Right then. Who dumped all of the hamster sawdust in the gas station and then set it on fire exactly? Hmm? Who was responsible for that little pickle? Get away from me. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, this is not in the slightest bit pleasant. I've no need to go over and kill this man, but I will. I don't know where I've adopted this tactic of circling around the enemies to stop them hitting me, but it seems to be an effective one, which is lovely. Okay, are we going through here? Seemingly so, yes. Okay then, right. Giddy hell, this is going to turn like a 2-hour video at this point. I was really expecting it to stop by now. This probably will turn into like a short series or something, but goodness, I really was not Yep, you are a bad person. A very bad person, and also a very dead person. I kind of want the light back now. It's kind of a bit darker again. Let's go back to that. There we go. Okay, right. We surely can't be far away from the hideout now. Otherwise, we're just going to have to stop. Because the problem is I like to stop episodes on like a nice sort of finale, like something sort of significant happens. It's not just, oh, you've reached another room. You know, I like to sort of have something interesting happen at the end of an episode, which I'm sort of waiting until we find something like that to sort of go through. Oh, good, we need another brass key. Can I go through here? I can't open it. It seems as if it is barricaded from t'other side. All right, fair enough. Let's wander around and see if we can find the key amongst this junkyard. Would you? Oh no, you wouldn't die. Because no, you wouldn't die because I wasted loads of bullets trying to shoot him, and the hitbox of this thing isn't too well defined, which screwed me royally. Excellent. I'm not chuffed. Bandages? Yes, I do have a few bandages. How many do I have? If I could click on the frickin' thing. Just the one. Of course. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's bring the light back. I do wish there was a, maybe there is a faster way. Like if you could map the sort of combinations to the hotkeys as well as just raw items, that would be good. That would be nice. This looks like it might be the key.
This could come in handy.
You're telling me, my friend. But we'll give. Do I have to give something up? Oh, dear. The knife would be the sensible thing to give up because it's the weakest weapon, but I really don't want to give up the knife because I don't want to have I don't want to be totally dependent on using ammunition. I want to have something that doesn't require ammunition. But I really like the shotgun, and I really like the pistol. Alright, let's at least have a go with the gun. Let. You freaking little teaser. Goodness sake. You absolute tart. For crying out loud, you got me all excited for the freaking thing, and it didn't even turn out to be real. What was the point of giving me all those rifle bullets then? I'm going to even use them. I was so excited about the gun, I just totally forgot to look at the key as well. I don't even know if it was the right one. Well, now I'm just cross. I'm going to take my frustrations out on you, except I'm not, because I can't shoot around the car. You'd think I could take their bullets. But no. No, of course not. I like this game, but it's a little tough sometimes. But that's alright. We'll get by. Really shouldn't be doing that. Really shouldn't be wasting those bullets. Given how few of them I have. Right, here's a few more. Good. I'm grateful for that. Okay, where actually are we on the bullet front? No, I don't want to reload. No one, I've got that many left in there. Let's have another bandage, please. Here we are. We'd use this on the go. I love that I always bandage a place that merely has a little cat scratch on it, rather than You know, like bandaging a bullet wound or something. At least in Far Cry, you had to like pull a bit of shrapnel out of you with a stick. I still feel queasy thinking about that animation. Okay, right. Man alive, my voice is getting real hoarse. Man alive. Oh well. Let's just get through the door and pray that this is the hideout. No. No, of course not. Alright then. We'll go at most another 10 minutes. And then we'll stop. Because otherwise my voice is going to feel like a piece of sandpaper. And then... Oh, gosh. Kitty Yant! Give me the shotgun. Can the shotgun hit multiple people if they're bunched up together? Probably not. I doubt it's that advanced. At least I can reload without having to worry about losing bullets and anything else. Anything hidden? No, of course not. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. The idea of having the enemies dart about from left to right is a very sensible one, in the sense that it does make shooting them with the guns a lot more difficult, as opposed to shooting them with a pea shooter, I suppose, Philip. What under the sun is that? I don't know, but I want it to be dead. It's not frickin' dying. It's not frickin' dying. That thing hits me again. Lights, please. Ah, it's got a mouth in its breasts. If I had a bullet to spare, I'd put one right between your eyes. But I don't. Consider yourself lucky. Lucky. Why is the sky so circular? Where I come from, it sort of isn't that way. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. He had better have been guarding something good. Probably like 1,500,000 bandages would be well received. Oh, yeah, a bandage. Kitty, oh, that kid did more damage to me than everyone else combined, practically. Okay, right. Back to the stuff. There we are. All right. We surely cannot be far away by now. I keep saying that, but it never seems to come true. Maybe if I shout it loud enough, it will happen. Maybe if I shout loud enough, it will work its way back through the space-time continuum, back to the developer when they were making this game, and then they can say, you know what, maybe I should end Act 1 a little earlier today. Okay, right, through this door. Yes. All right then. We'll probably go until the next point where it saves, because obviously I'm not going to stop until it's done that. So at the very least, I don't want to go back through fighting that awful monster again. If nothing else. I did reload the shotgun when I was done with it, didn't I? No, I didn't. Good thing I remembered to check that. Oh, he pumps the shotgun after the first shell rather than the last one. I was confused why he wasn't pumping the shaft when he was finished. I was a bit surprised why he wasn't doing that, but hey ho. Do you want me to climb over this? Presumably you do. Which is a new one. I haven't done much climbing in this before, but let's just bring out the light as well, because I feel a bit scared. It's a bit dark and quiet here. I mean, I should appreciate the fact that it's quiet. I mean, there's violent maniacs around, but still. I don't have the key to this. Oh, it's locked. Sorry, I thought this panel was like a big fridge unit or something that was on the far side of the gate and was sort of blocking it. But no such reality. Alright, this seems like a hideout. No, this just seems like something else that can get Phil's frickin' hopes up. dear, oh dear, oh dear. Because, you know, it's not just that I'm sort of... Well, it is that I'm just looking for a place to end the video, but, you know, you'd also expect there would be sort of places where you can just sort of stop, because you'd assume that the player sort of would want to play for, like, an hour and a half, and then have, like, a nice safe place where they can just stop, and then come back... And then come back later to carry on playing. So, normally you have those sort of natural checkpoints in games, even if they're not, like, sort of chapter-based, as it were, like other games. Or mission-based. Alright, let's just waltz around for a moment, and then we'll probably stop. No, we might stop now, because I seem to be a little bit stuck. Ah!
There you are. I was starting to worry you weren't going to show up.
Me too!
Oh, hey there. So this is the hideout?
As you can see. Now, let me introduce everyone. This is Isaac, this is Albin, and this is Gary.
So, you're the Isaac Rogerson that Vlad has been talking about?
Yeah, that would be me.
Well, I'll leave you all to it. I'll be in my room. I have to think some things over. Good night, everyone.
You capable?
You could say so.
Good. Because you and I are gonna go for some scavenging tomorrow.
I'll probably go get some sleep then. I feel like a steamroller has plowed through me.
Whatever, Sleeping Beauty.
Hey, go easy on him. The kid's stressed enough as it is.
Don't like him, Gary. Don't like him at all.
Gary seems to be voiced by a 20-year-old who is attempting to put on the voice of a 60-year-old, but that's alright. Has I gone mad? Yes, I have. I love this game. This is brilliant. This is wonderful. I apologise that this episode has lasted all frickin' night, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had the time of my life playing this game. Hang on a minute. I don't have a health and a stamina bar. I've got a brain bar now. Is that like a sanity meter? Goodness. Well, I look forward to doing that next time, but goodness, this is actually really fun. I'm having a lot more fun with this than I had with Cry of Fear. I'm not sure why. I feel like it's the combat is a bit easier, because I really did struggle with the combat in Cry of Fear. It was brutally difficult. I probably could have put the difficulty down, but that would have made me look a bit like a wuss. So, but I mean, quizzing the game because you can't play it because the difficulty is too high also, again, makes you look a bit like a wuss, Phil. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that was probably the thing that made it most difficult. It was just the fact that I was just repeating stuff again and again and again, because I kept dying all the time. But I like this one a bit better. It seems a bit more sort of well balanced in the sense that you can explore around and explore your curiosity for the environments and things, and the game still be tough, but not like so brutally difficult that you can't actually have fun with it. So that's good. Oh yeah, there's this again. I've forgotten about this. I forgot. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right then, I assume that it's... I mean, it said game saved, so I assume it will just load up here back on its own when we're ready. So hopefully everything will go right. If it doesn't, I'm not sure I have the will to go through all of that again, but I'm sure it will be fine. So we'll do some more of this another time. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for literally all of this evening. I feel like I've taken out far more of it than I have any right to. But look after each other, and good night.